Good day, learners! I am Teacher Yan. Welcome to English for academic and professional purposes. Today, we are going to talk about the various kinds of reports. I would like to request everyone for a moment of silence as we each say a short prayer before we start our class. I have already sent the link for our attendance sheet through Google Forms, so please fill it out now for you not to be absent. I can see that everyone is here, so let's go ahead and read our classroom rules and health and safety protocols. For our class rules, don't forget to come to class on time. Raise your hand to speak. Listen to your teacher. Use your inside voice. Be nice to each other. And keep your class clean. For our safety protocols, wash your hands. Wear your face mask. Keep your distance. And no sharing of things. As I have mentioned earlier, in this lesson, we are going to discuss the various types of reports. So, after the discussion, you, our learners, are expected to identify the various kinds of reports, differentiate the commonly used reports, and reflect on the importance of making a report. Let's have a short game of word search. You will be given 5 minutes, so find as many words as you can. Let's go! Wow, you finished it on time. Good job. Now let's proceed to our discussion. What is a report? A report is a specific form of writing that is organized around concisely identifying and examining issues, events, or findings that have happened in a physical sense, such as events that have occurred within an organization or findings from a research investigation. Different reports have different formats, as the intentions and aims may vary. Note, however, that a report is always written in a sequential manner in order of occurrence. There are three common types of reports, and they are technical and business reports, field reports, and scientific reports. Now, let's discuss each one. For technical and business reports, these reports deal with science, engineering, information technology, commerce, accounting, and finance. This stimulates the process of reporting writing in industry in a form of a problem or a case study. Here are the parts of technical reports. We have the summary, the introduction, the research, the conclusion, followed by the recommendation, and then the appendices. The purpose of a technical report is to provide material that explains a process or make a complex concept easier to understand for a particular audience, such as purchasing a product or service. Also, it is used to instruct or persuade, but never to entertain. The content is factual and straightforward. For the field reports, these are common reports in disciplines such as law, industrial relations, psychology, nursing, history, and education. These types of reports require the student to analyze his or her observations of phenomena or events in the real world in light of theories studied in the course. The field reports has the following parts: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Field reports are used to describe the observation of people, places, and/or events, and to analyze that observation data in order to identify and categorize common themes in relation to the research problem underpinning the study. Scientific reports is another kind of report that's common in all the sciences and social sciences. These reports are a standard scientific report format describing methods, results, and conclusions to report upon an empirical investigation. The scientific report has the following parts: the title page, the table of contents, the abstract, the introduction, the materials and methods for experimental, the discussion, the conclusion, and the references. Scientific reports are used to clearly communicate key message about why scientific findings are meaningful. Now, let's have a recap of what we have learned from today's discussion. We have the common types of reports, technical and business reports, which is used to provide material that explains a process or make a complex concept easier to understand. Field reports, which is used to describe the observation of people, places, and/or events. And the scientific reports, which is to clearly communicate key message about why scientific findings are meaningful. Identifying the common types of reports can be very beneficial beneficial for learners like you, especially when you go to college or when you finally get a job in the future. Knowing them in advance is already a big plus if you go to the field of your choice. Let's have a short activity. 5 minutes. Differentiate the 3 types of report using the Venn diagram drafted below. So, how was the activity? Were you able to compare the 3 types of reports? If your answer is similar to this, you are on the right track. Will you be able to use the reports that we have discussed in real-life situations? Yes, of course. When you go to college or when you get a job, knowing these types of reports beforehand will definitely come in handy. Now this time, I'd like you to click on the link to access our Jamboard, and this time, let's have a very short discussion by answering the following questions. Number 1, what is the importance of writing a report? Number 2, enumerate the 3 types of reports discussed in this lesson. Number 3, what is the purpose of each type of report? That was a very good discussion and everybody got the answers correctly. Well done, everyone! Now let's have our assessment. You are given 10 minutes to answer a 10-item quiz by scanning the QR code that you can see on the screen. Wow! Everyone got perfect scores. Good job! For further enrichment of our lesson for today, please scan the QR code on the screen or click on the link below. Thank you for your time with me today. I'll see you again soon. Bye!